So regarding increased automation, going back to database marketing, how do we build long-term customer loyalty through rewards programs? Yes, offers, right, to reward loyalty. Lowest price, although we'd rather have highest service, right, everybody? Because if we're differentiating on price, that means we don't have a good USP. Get them to invest time by giving us information. I'm thinking there of something like 1-800-Flowers.com, where they want you to load in all your gift-giving occasions, your friends' birthdays, and then send you reminders. Once you've gone to the trouble of doing that with somebody, it's hard to move your business. Great products, yes, with USPs. Great customer service, yes, yes, yes. Which of these is most important? Well, what do you think? Okay. And I want you to think through whether you have human contact with these, a lot of human contact or not with these companies. Starbucks, do you have a lot of human contact? What about Chipotle, or Chipotle as my daughter calls it? How about at FIT? Is there a lot of human contact? Well, right now it's changed quite a bit. I'd say we all have to agree there's probably a lot less of it, the way we're doing it right now. Normally that is not the case. But is human contact something we want out of this college experience, and definitely the learning experience in a classroom versus online teaching? Is there a lot of human contact at Amazon? I would say probably not so much at Amazon, right? Increased automation. This happened a couple of years ago, but it's so infamous, and it's such a glaring example of what happens when customer service isn't handled correctly. These are all things United Airlines did, and of course with most of their employees, there's the people who help you with your tickets, and of course a lot of that is automated now, isn't it, folks? Automated check-in, right? People who handle the bags, the stewardesses and stewards or servers or whatever they're being called on the airplanes, they pay the minimum possible, don't they, to those people? And how does that affect CRM? Okay. So, I should have embedded this video. I'm going to show it. I don't think you really need the sound. But do you remember the incident, everybody, where a couple of years ago, a United Airlines plane was full, and so the ticket agent managed the standard process for emptying up some seats, so people who really had to get there, I think it was to St. Louis, could get there. So they offered ticket vouchers, different amounts, and no one was getting off the plane. And of course, they don't do this. They don't go direct. They use the database to find their high value customers, their mileage members, their ambassador members, or whatever they call them for United Airlines. They don't go after those people. They're going after people who don't fly very much on United Airlines. They're the ones who are going to get pushed the hardest. And so the ticket agent directed security, I think, from the airport to go on the plane and remove a gentleman that they were trying to badger into leaving the plane. He wouldn't leave. And this is what happened. And again, I don't think we need the sound. It's disturbing enough without it. I hope they don't try to show us a commercial before this. 2017. Okay. All right. Let's get up here again. Okay. So that's an example of a quote unquote, I guess, essential employees taking things into their own hands where they haven't been given appropriate guidance as to how to resolve this kind of situation. Maybe they just didn't care enough because they don't pay a lot of money and their pensions have been cut over the years, and they are harboring anger, honestly, against their employer, United Airlines. And in a way, who could blame them? But this is what happens when frontline employees are not motivated, valued, and treated correctly. This is my opinion, okay? Now, I've got another quick article to share. This is from April 2019. And this is, I believe, a granddaughter of Roy Disney, who was Walt Disney's brother. And Walt Disney founded Disney with his brother Roy. The two of them ran the company. Walt being the creative genius, and he was. He really invented cartoon as a full-length feature. He invented, I should say, animation as full-length. He invented the theme park idea, really. He did a lot of amazing things. I encourage you to read a biography of him someday, because, boy, he was a real revolutionary and a trailblazer. But ironically, I think, now, what the heck? This needs to stop. These bloody